If you want to scale your real estate business, you have to be intentional with your time. There's definitely no coincidence that the most successful business leaders and business owners and entrepreneurs are super intentional with the things they touch, the things they focus on, and how they organize their day. So in today's video, I want to dive deep into what you could do before noon every day to set you up for success. Stick around to the end of the video. I want to share with you a free report that goes through the 6 stages of real estate growth. We call it our Real Estate Business Growth Navigator. If you like the video, give me the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know about new videos when they hit. I've been at the business building game since 2007. I got in as a real estate agent where I ground out transactions just like most top producing agents 7 days a week. The only difference in my approach was to view the business as a business and think about it in such a way where I wasn't attached to it. I wasn't doing every little thing in the business. And so 2008, we did 44 sides, 58, 118, 178, 248 in 2012. I did one of those 248 transactions. We went on to sell over 400 homes. And so when I talk about, really getting good at deciding where to spend my time and how to sort of set my day up for success, I've done it only through failure. I'm not here to preach at you how to run your day. I'm here to give you advice on the things that I've learned and applied and failed forward fast in my business growth journey. So the first part of my day is a morning routine, leaving no chance to the first part of your day. And you have some choices here. For me, it's a little bit of hydration. I typically make this amazing coffee with this protein powder and almond butter. And then I'm sitting usually talking to Julie, or we're doing a devotional, or we're doing a scriptural meditation. I will oftentimes get a workout in the morning after I get the kids off to school. So it's a very structured morning routine. And it's hard to kind of come into your day, grab your phone first thing, get on social media, and then you're just right in your day. And different folks have different demands, right? So you may have young kids and maybe they didn't let you sleep at night and your morning routine isn't always perfect. Give yourself a little grace around your morning routine. It has to include hydration. Sometimes I'll go for a walk just to clear my head. Sometimes I'll look at my goals. I'll look at my life plan. I have a written, it's like a 10-page life plan. Sometimes I'll just read through that and I'll typically be quiet and spend some time with God. So that's the first thing, whatever that looks like for you. I will recommend one app though. I'm a sort of a technology, well, not a tech geek, but I am an app geek. Abide, A-B-I-D-E. It's a meditation app based on scripture, and it really does challenge me to think about my life as it relates to eternity in a very cool way. So that's number one, is to have a morning routine and just stick with it as much as possible. The second thing is to plan your day. I spend 15 or 20 minutes in the first part of the day, a very intentional planning system. This is not my weekly system, so just on a daily basis, I think about what I'm grateful for and I write down those things. I set my intention for the day. How do I want to make the most of today? What do I want today to look like? And then I do affirmations. Right? I am enough. I'm loved by God. I'm powerful and confident through Christ. I'll kind of do things like that. And then the next thing I do is the most powerful one, is a top 3 for the day. If I could only do 3 things today, what 3 things would they be? And really think about like what projects I've committed to in the businesses, what can only I do? Maybe where do I need a little bit of leverage from someone on the team? Maybe a team member is waiting on something from me so they can move a project forward. What are the 3 things that are the highest and best use of my time that I must do today? In real estate, it's the most dollar productive activities typically. What are your top 3? It's not running an errand in the middle of the day and not being intentional with your time, right? It's new business development, laser focus for 3 hours, 50 minutes on, 10 minutes off for 3 time blocks, right? It's lead follow-up. Maybe it's a rock block, we call them, where you're building out a system in your business and you build a 90-minute time block where you're going to work on that system. Maybe it's negotiating a listing or going on a listing appointment. That could be part of your top 3. Typically, it's things that are outside of the regular stuff you do as a real estate agent or a team leader. So that's number 2, is to really be intentional with how you set up your day. Number 3 is to time block. I wish I had something sexier to share with you. It is to set up your day, time block your day, and honor those time blocks. First and foremost, every quarter, I put together an ideal week. This is, in a perfect world, every week would look like this on half-hour increments. The amount of time I spend in my morning routine, the amount of time I spend with my family, the amount of time I give myself to plan my day and my morning startup routine, my blocks during the day, when I close the day. And I'm just able to be really intentional in my mind how I want things to look in terms of daily time blocks. And then every day I get to make decisions where I can move closer and closer to what that ideal week looks like. And if you're not intentional with your time, you know, we do time studies in our business, and we recommend our clients, our members, do time studies where literally for 14 days, we're right in the midst of one right now as a business. For 14 days, you're going to just record what you're doing in 15-minute increments. This gives you the ability just to be honest with yourself. Are you really intentional with your time? Are you touching the things in your business that are going to move your business forward? Or are there a bunch of things that you're touching in your business that are maybe administrative in nature? Even in our real estate coaching business, we have team members go through this. We have exceptionally talented virtual assistants in countries where the pay is a whole lot less. So I challenge our stateside folks to not take away opportunity from our virtual assistants. Go through your time study, identify the things that we can have others do so you can elevate and you can create more opportunity for yourself. Same thing with a real estate agent, right? If you're spending time looking in MLS or entering listings, you know, in MLS, or taking photos or running, you know, checks around, or, you know, putting up yard signs or taking photos, you're doing the work of someone that may be at a pay grade that is less than you want to make. There's nothing wrong with any of those things. The challenge becomes if you say you want to make more money and create more opportunity for yourself, you're probably not going to get there if you're spending all of your time in those lower dollar productive activities. So that's number 3, time block and stick to your time blocks and put yourself in your highest and best use more hours of the day. When I think of someone who has really just sort of built a business that is impressive and profitable and leveraged and sustainable and having a monumental impact in their community, it's the Dave Hook team out of Central PA. He started out as a solo agent with a part-time administrator when he came into real estate B school, losing his mind, working 70 to 80 plus hours a week, not making the kind of money that he wanted to make. His wife Jenny was pregnant with our first child at the time, and we committed leap of faith just to work together. Let me show you the way to build out systems in the business, have really good people run those systems so you can create more opportunity for those around you and have more of an impact in your community. And Dave, I think his team did about 2.4 million in gross commission income last year, and that's about triple, almost quadruple the size of the business from when we first met. His income has gone up 5 or 6 times. His hours have come down from 70, 80 hours a week to 35, 40 hours a week. So he's making, you know, 5 times more, working half as many hours. So his dollar per hour in that business is just incredibly profitable. He's launched a second business, actually 2 other businesses he's launched at this point, and he's still working less than 40 hours a week. So as you think about your journey, you know, how can you think about the journey differently? And how can you use some of these concepts of leverage and, you know, just thinking about your time, your money, and your stress differently? And so you can play a different game altogether. You know, if you go to realestatebusinessgrowth.com, I describe all of these stages of growth. I give you the questions you should be asking yourself, the tools and systems that you should be employing, the team structure and what that looks like, and how much money you could be making as you ascend these different stages and what that looks like. So go to realestatebusinessgrowth.com and grab your free copy of that. I call it a roadmap, a blueprint, but it really is a step-by-step ascension to true business ownership. If you like the video, give me the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you're the first to know about new videos when they hit. We'll see you in the next video.